I should probably turn that heater off. Let me try that. I regret that decision. Anyways, today is... What it is today, February 11th, 2026. Yay! I don't know why, but yay, okay. When your website just says mental health test right here on the front, I'm like, oh, I like you guys. That's neat. I found this one because I was trying to find an email that I was supposed to get, which I never got. Not that I could see. It was from this video here. But the one where there was a cat Q test, and I was like, oh, let me try this and see what it does. You know? Uh-oh, stuff is moving. Anyway, so yeah, I found this, and I was like, hey, let's try it. So why don't I save this until I can finish putting that up? By the way, this cat Q test that I took that, it was on. Let us see. It was on January 19th, 2026. Monday, January 19th, 2026. It is now Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. And I didn't, like the part where it says, yeah, click here, put in your email. And then we'll email you your results. Nope, nothing yet. I was looking, didn't see anything. I'll check again. But I have not seen anything. Nope. So, anyway, save. Trying to clear out all these videos that I have recorded. And actually get them done, you know, and then put them up. So then, for one, then there's space on the hard drive. Because I get to move all of those files. Moving files seems to be a big thing in the news and such, these days. But, yeah, whatever. What do we have here? ADHD, Aspergers, autism. Development language, disability confident test. Dracula test. Dysgraphia. Dyslexia. Dysparia. Hysteria. Arlene syndrome. What is Arlene syndrome? Or is it Ireland? I don't know. OCD test. Synesthesia. Tourette syndrome. There's a test for Tourette syndrome? Like, I would think that would not need a test. I don't know. There's different types, I guess. What looks like fun? How about none of them? How's your Asperger's? Oh, it's fun! No. No, it's not. It's not, no. Hey, let's do it. Let's see what we get here. These are all different types of neurodivergent. What else? Or is this it? Is this the... Oh, anxiety, bipolar, depression. Wait a minute. So, hold on. So that was just neurodiversity, maybe. Okay, so this is just neurodiversity test. Okay, because I was like, what? Wouldn't that count as... I don't know. Hey, let's see, bipolar test. Let's take a bipolar test. Bipolar test. Exceptional individuals supports people with... That freaks me out. There's too many plurals and S's. It just looks weird. I'm not even going to read the rest of that because they look weird. They freak me out. Well, you might be looking for a bipolar test because the other test didn't give you your results, and so you're like, must blow off steam. But other things are not working, and so this. If you have a search for a bipolar test, it is often because you have noticed a change in your energy, mood, or the behavior that feel difficult to understand or manage. Yes, that happened. Whatever. Fix your face. Fix your life. Some people experience periods of feeling very driven, restless, or over-focused, followed by times of exhaustion, low mood,
or emotional overwhelm.
Others notice patterns that affect their work, relationships, or confidence. One clarity about this is completely normal. It does not mean that there is something wrong with you. It means you are trying to understand your experience. Where's the click here to where is just click here to do it? Click here to do it. Find the right kind of support. If you why is that I capitalized? It threw me off. No, I don't trust your results. I'm gonna doubt you now. Real world, blah, 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 blah. Where does it say click here? It does not say click here to take anything, anywhere. The outcome, this just says read more. What is this? None of this is click here to take. This made me read a bunch of stuff. You're not even going to offer help. Where's the one where I can affect your website with viruses? I'm joking. It's a joke. No one wants to do things that other people can do and get away with. Because you can't get away with them.
Although our free Aspergers test is not a medical diagnosis,
it will be able to help you identify if your symptoms are big enough to impact your life and whether or not you should take the next steps, like getting a rifle and making some friends, reaching out and making some friends, having taken the test and receiving your test results. That part is that's the issue so far. That's the step one, having taken the test. That part seems to be might be a problem here. And then receiving your results, we'll see if that's a problem. You may choose to continue further action. That sounds legal. Either through your GP, are you with me? Or proceed with any of our full medial
diagnosis options.
Answer the questions below, okay. The information you provide on this website is for educational purpose only. Question, is that a period? That's a comma. Why is that not a period? You guys are really making me skeptical here. Questions are from the Adult Autism Spectrum Quotient, AQ. Please only use this as an indicator. It is not whatever. It is not an official diagnosis. Do you understand? This is not a do you see the light? Yes. Do you give up? Yes. What if I click no? What would that do? Let's click let's click no. Why not? Next. Was it gonna ask me again? Hey, we said this is not a then I click no again. Will it let me go on? My heart wants to go on. Oh, it won't even let me go on. What is your name? It's personal. Before we begin, do you have any of the following? Why do they say none of the above if you're on a site that's supposed to help you figure out what you have? How would you know that you have any of these? Like, why would you be on this site? Basically, what I'm saying is they need an option that says, I don't know. Not none of the above. I don't know. That would... Next. Already. These aren't even official questions yet. I prefer sticking to a specific routine or schedule in my daily life. Here we go. Disagree because sometimes when you do get new things to do, that is not part of your specific routine or schedule in your daily life. And that would be an improvement. Meanwhile, once you get that new thing worked into your daily routine, then that would be strongly agree. So it's not somewhat agree. Because if you agree at all, then it's... you agree. Whatever. There we go with these things. Oh, boy. Let's check and see if the thing is even recording. Why don't we do that? Because, you know, it loves to do stuff. Yay, life. Okay, did a quick check. It is working. So, okay, on to this headache. I prefer a specific routine schedule. Daily life. Strongly agree, sure. Well, I mean... yeah, strongly agree. We'll just go with that. I find it challenging to understand the emotions and intentions of others. It depends on if they express them or not. Oh, here we go. You do not have enough information in this question. Do you guys have like a little chat buddy that will help you with this? You people are liars. Nicole, you lied. I don't know. Maybe Nicole was telling the truth. I find it challenging to understand the emotion. No, I try to find it challenging to understand what they mean by these questions. That don't give enough information. There's not... you can't limit this to this. I find it challenging to understand the emotions and intentions of others when they're doing what? What in what situation do you mean this? What? I don't understand that. Like when they clearly express it to you and you're delusional. When they haven't said it, like when you're just walking down the street with your fingers out like you're daggone unbreakable. Your slicker. With your slicker on. Just feeling the vibes, hoping you don't touch a Zazel. What are you talking about? Whatever. Strongly agree. Sure. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Well, here, somewhat agree, somewhat. Because I don't know what you're talking about. I tend to have intense interests or hobbies. What do you mean, intense interests or hobbies that I dedicate a lot of time to? Why would you... it's a hobby. You're supposed to dedicate time. That's what hobbies are. Things you dedicate time to. What? I guess they're focusing on the intense. The fact that it's intense. I don't know how much... I mean, what is intense? What exactly... I mean, like, if you spend an hour doing something... is that intense? Just like an hour where you're sitting down, focused on, like, putting together a model train? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I often prefer spending time alone rather than being in social settings. Ah, finally. Okay. Well, it depends on what the social settings are. Like, being alone in social settings? I don't understand you guys immediately. Again, not immediately, but it took a second. But it did not take long, probably about a second. Then I prefer spending time alone, comma, rather than being in social settings. Alone or with others, or being sociable in social settings. What socialize? What do you? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we'll stay with strongly agree. I don't know. I don't know. I have difficulty adapting to changes in plans or unexpected events. I don't know. What are what changes happen? What were the plans and what were the changes that happened? Like if I decide, ooh, whoa, hey, I have to take a pee. And then I run upstairs and go into the bathroom and find that I'm falling out of an airplane. That's kind of an unexpected event. Yes, I would find difficulty adapting to that, especially without a parachute. But going upstairs and then adapting to, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom. Very easy to adapt. That is an unexpected event. If you've seen the roll was full and then you go up and it's completely empty and you're like, well, easily adaptable. Easily adaptable. There are wipes not too far. So, I mean, I don't know what you mean. Strongly, will somewhat agree. Sure, somewhat agree. I don't know what you mean. I find it challenging to make small talk or engage in casual conversations. Find it challenging? No, it's not challenging. Anyone can do it. Is it difficult or annoying? There you go. Is it annoying to do? There you go. Do I care to do it? No, not particularly. No, it depends. I mean, it depends. I'll just do it randomly. Like today, I was talking to this couple at the supermarket about this pineapple teriyaki seasoning. And I was looking at it like, what would you use that on? Because pineapple's one taste and teriyaki's another taste. And to have pineapple and teriyaki together, what would you put that on? Other than rice, because you can put everything on rice. But, like, what? I mean, like, and then I thought salmon. That might be good on salmon. See, you're thinking about it now. Pineapple teriyaki salmon. If it's buttery enough. But anyway, I find it challenging to make small talk or engage in casual conversations. With who? With who? With whom? Just sit in a room full of No, I don't find it challenging. I don't like doing it. It's stupid. Why would you do it? Unless you want something from that person. Or, well, usually that's it. You just want something from that person. Sometimes you just want to kill the time. Not being bored, like to amuse yourself. You just do crap talk. They call it small talk, but it's crap talk. It's filler for your own life. It's amusement. It's entertainment. Other than that, then it's a polite inquisition in which you are trying to pick apart a person to see what you can get. Be honest. Somewhat, I'll go with somewhat agree. Even though that's stupid, I don't understand that. What they're talking about. I'm highly sensitive to sensory stimuli like noise and like what? I believe everyone's pretty much sensitive to stimuli like noise, light, or textures. I'm pretty sure if you take anyone's face and you drag it across some cement, it will be highly sensitive to that sensory information. There will be a reaction. Usually, there's little red drops that come to the surface. Example. Oh, great. See, example. Yay. You should do this with everything. Example, you jump when you hear a loud noise, or you don't like certain foods because of their texture. That's called regular. It depends, because I'm very desensitized. And a lot of times when things are like, oh, you could die, I'm like, really? Let's see. Like it's a low reaction. Really? You could die? Really? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. Really? Yeah, so it's like some people have deer in headlights, right? A frozen in fear thing. But other people, they get what would you call it? I wouldn't know how to say it exactly, but it ain't a deer in headlights. It's more, I know what it is. Other people get a wolf in a room full of deer. Look, it's like, oh, really? Like, I wasn't even hungry. But this is what we're doing. Okay. Right. But you don't have to do the wolf thing. But I mean, it's in you. It's natural. So, yeah. Well, okay. Right. I see you. I don't know. Somewhat agree. It depends. The texture food thing, yes. That especially, yes. But I don't really strongly agree about anything, really. Not the way that they mean it. You know? They're like, oh, yes, it's compulsion. Oh, yes, strongly agree. Oh, absolutely. When you've been desensitized because of stuff, you know, and you just keep waking up again and again, and you'll just be more and more desensitized every day. So, I mean, strongly agree. Disagree. Like, they should change this disagree or / I don't care to strongly agree / you know, strongly agree / and then there should be just whatever. And then there should be one for a yes but no, and then one for no but okay. You know, those are accurate answers to me. Whatever, we'll go with somebody. What is this doing? You crap.
No thanks. We don't need to pin anything. We just need this unsplit. As a matter of fact, separate the views. Why are you even the other thing here doing stupid stuff? Why?
Do you want to destroy things all the time? Yes. Strongly agree. I prefer following a specific order. Like, Never mind. I'm not going there. Or sequence when performing tasks or activities. Yes, the Order of the Sith. Yes, or the Jedi Order. That's where I was going with that, but only in real world stuff. I prefer following a specific order or sequence when performing whatever. It depends on what the task is. Is it your first time doing it? Because I don't think you would have the order or sequence worked out. It may take a while to develop that system. Once you develop the system, sure, I would strongly agree if that is what works. Then again, I would somewhat agree because you could get used to that system and it could work. But it could be boring. You could be curious every now and then, and you could say to yourself, I wonder if I can make this more efficient. I need to know what the things are that we're doing here. I'll go strongly agree for now, but it's not. No. I tend to take things literally and have difficulty understanding sarcasm or humor. It depends on how good they are with it. And, okay, so when you say understanding sarcasm or humor, do you mean humor as in, do I think things that everyone else thinks are not funny, but could be tragic or traumatic? Do I find those things funny? Like, really, really dark, horrible, horrible things, and it just makes you chuckle sometimes. Like, seeing people fall downstairs. I don't know who... when I fall downstairs, I laugh. Just thinking about it. I'm sorry. People falling downstairs, it doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter what they break, how bloody they get at the bottom. Your face can lump up like a pack of pumpkins. Yes, you can have a pumpkin patch face. It's a whole swell up pumpkin head, pumpkin patch face. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh while asking you if you're okay. If you're still alive and breathing and conscious, obviously you're okay. And if you died, and you're going to do that anyway, so you're okay. So that really doesn't matter. But, I mean, people falling downstairs is funny. Case in point, if you've never seen Skeleton Key, the movie Skeleton Key, with Kate Hudson, and some other people that are probably not going to know who they are. But yes, if you've ever seen that movie, you know what I'm talking. That to me was just as funny as Joe Black, Meet Joe Black. Skeleton Key and Meet Joe Black. Those are two things that people would say, but are hilarious. Come on, man, that's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny. So understanding that that's not funny, you know, understanding what is not supposed to be humorous, that might be a problem to you. It's not a problem to me because I'm laughing. It's funny. Like people say, do you suffer from this? No, I don't, but you could if you keep saying it. For you. Yes, see, that's humor. That's funny. His sarcasm there, which was not sarcasm, it was his humor. That was just well-timed, well-placed, somewhat dry, but still funny. Dry, but, you know, like, I mean, most rubs for chicken are kind of dry, powdery, dry, but they're well-seasoned. That's some good humor. I tend to take things literally and have difficulty understanding sarcasm or humor. I don't know. How would I know that? How is a person supposed to know that they have difficulty understanding sarcasm or humor? If you take something as sarcastic and the person didn't want it to be sarcastic, maybe they shouldn't have said it like that. Maybe they just have a RBV, V for voice. RB, they call that resting B face, RBF, or I don't know why they call it that. Whoever came up with that name, they need to get slapped in the face repeatedly with a sack of nickels until their face looks like a sack of nickels. But that's, I mean, because why would you call it that? That's stupid. Especially if you're talking about somebody else. You know, it's like, really? I'll give you a RBF. You look just like that bee that's R-ing in the grave. Because you'll be dead. But, no, not that you kill them. You just beat them. They die on their own. No one ever dies, really, so, yeah, you didn't kill anybody. It's fine. Perfectly fine. You didn't kill anybody. Sarcasm. Humor. That's what those were. It was sarcasm and humor. Disagree, somewhat, I don't know. Somewhat agree, sure. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Was that a sarcastic joke, that question? Have a strong attention to detail and notice things that others often miss. Like what? How you word these questions? Example. Thank you for having the example. Let's hope it's a good one. You remember phone numbers. What? Okay, so you guys here with your... You don't remember a phone numbers. Plural. You remember a phone number. Singular. What? Did you draw... Whoever made this test, they wrote it in crayon first, and then their mom typed it up for them. What is this? Example, you remember a phone numbers. Or what someone said in an early morning meeting. I'm trying not to be American. And by American, I mean racist with no regard. No remorse and no regard. Just flat out ignorantly racist. And say, what nationality wrote this test? You remember our phone numbers? Or what someone said in an early morning routine, early morning meeting. Depends, man. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends on what associations I make with that phone numbers. Or what someone said in an early meeting. It depends on how it affected me. It depends. Some would agree. It depends. I find it challenging to navigate and understand social dynamics in groups. The punctuation here is throwing me off. Does it mean social dynamics in groups? Or are you navigating in a group social dynamics? There's a difference. Because, like, as a group, the social dynamics of the group or social dynamics as a group? Is it a group that is trying to understand social dynamics and you're a part of the group and you find that challenging? Because then that would be double social dynamics in groups. That would be a compounded social dynamics group. And challenging to understand. Well, he said, well, to navigate would be adhering to. That would be going along with it. So, putting up with people's crap, basically. Selling yourself short and not being honest. Because it's not worth being honest because of the social dynamics of the group. Because it's a group. There would be social dynamics. Which means there would be some hierarchies determined and different egos and people that don't want to lead that should and people that want to lead that should not. You don't want to bludgeon people. Some people, you just might want to set parts of them on fire so that they'll put it out and see that they're stronger than they are and that they should be running the group instead of putting up with other people's crap that you could bludgeon. It's not, but then you have to sit back and not blow anything up. And, it gets boring and old. And then you're like, this is, never mind. Yes, the universe and higher plans and stuff. This is the best they came up with. For real, this is it. There's a lack of trust. So many levels, with so many things. Especially with this test. Some would agree, I guess. Sure, some would agree. It depends on whatever you're talking about. I prefer having a predictable and structured environment. Yes, sorry. No, not technically, but you hinted at it. I prefer having a predictable and structured. Predictable and structured are two different things. Environment in my daily life. So you can have random and wild. Random in a way that it is not structured. So an unorderly, chaotic environment, which could be fun, but however, it could be predictable because it's chaos. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to be whatever would be chaotic for you. So, that's easy. If it's structured, it might not be predictable because, again, structure of chaos is chaotic. So while you can predict something chaotic, you can't tell what the chaos is going to be. Other than something to mess with you. So, I think I'm overqualified for this test. That or there needs to be a doctor in the room taking this test with people. That's why I said, do you have everybody has a little robot person? Where's your little robot person? Come on, man, you guys need to get a little robot psychologist person here, or psychiatrist, or both. Have a little team of little robot people. You can do that. They got them AI, whatever you call them. The little Smeagol's, your little AI Smeagol's that do your bidding. Your little minions. Where's your AI minions? You guys don't have minions? Come on, man. How you have questions this horribly worded and you don't have minions? You need minions. Like Harold Melvin without the blue note. You'll never go platinum. Some would agree, sure. I should just somewhat agree all the rest of these.